Good blessed Sunday morning, September the 24th, 2023. It's about 10:19 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't even matter if you like anything I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have a First and a 14th Amendment right for freedom of speech, freedom to gather peacefully, freedom to associate peacefully. What I want to speak about today is concerning some of the comments, and I welcome comments. When I speak about Lester Gillespie, which is a black individual that has quite a few organizations that he get government grant money from. And some people he give money to, they tend to make comments like this. Look at this comment. The average black person and white person in Charleston, Missouri would figure this individual that made this particular comment on my last YouTube video, they would think either one of two things is concerning with this particular guy. One, that he's a comic, a comedian, really a unsuccessful comedian, or he has some type of mental illness. Now listen why I say this here. He says Lester Gillespie is the only one in Charleston, speaking of Charleston, Missouri, who helped blacks here. Why down our black leaders? Shake my head. White people is laughing at us. Now, black and white people that stand for justice, even black and white law enforcement that stand for justice, they laughing at this guy's comment because they know the record would show all Lester do is hire 9 out of 10 times drug addicts, alcoholics, or drug dealers. People that's a part of his stellar consultant thing in his fresh start performing center in court. His hierarchy, if not them, their families are people in the black community that's connected with Lester Gillespie, and look and see where they at. They in jail either with the feds or the state, and guess why? Not because they helping the black community like this individual say Lester Gillespie is the only black helping the black people in Charleston, but they in there for either killing some blacks here or in other cities. They in there for selling this fentanyl and all these other type of drugs that's killing blacks, that's breaking up families of blacks. But this individual, if he a comic, I know me and other blacks and whites that stand for right, we didn't see this as being anything funny. And then anything, people is laughing at this individual. How much money did Lester pay him to say this here? Because if he can show me what Lester Gillespie is doing in this community, besides getting government grant money, using 700 Cy Williams Avenue, formerly known as 700 Elm Street, the C.F. Bowen Center used to be the Lincoln school where the only place blacks could go, because whites didn't want blacks to go to the Charleston, Missouri Consolidated School number 7, today known as Charleston R1 School District here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, until a lady by the name of Annie Davis, may she rest in peace, filed a lawsuit against the Charleston, Missouri Board of Education because of that, in behalf of her two children's Johnny and Barbara Davis. She filed that lawsuit and it was successful. Look up Davis versus the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi counties, Consolidated School number 7, and you will read the whole history. Ask Lester Gillespie and this individual comic or this guy that got mental illness, guy or girl. You know, people put names up there in pictures. But ask this individual, why haven't Barbara Davis, Johnny Davis, and Annie Davis nothing concerning that Lincoln School or C.F. Bowen Center been named after them? But yet he got a big tombstone in the playground of the Lincoln School for one of his family members. And then him and Susanna Wesley and some of these other white and blacks that don't care nothing about the black community nor blacks, at least non-sellout, they don't care nothing about non-sellout blacks. They had the Elm Street changed to Cy Williams Avenue, saying that Cy Williams was a slave here in Charleston, Missouri. But what type of slave was it? Was it like this one that just made this comment saying Lester is the only black here that does anything for blacks? Or is it slaves like Lester Gillespie? Malcolm X said it real clear. You got the house Negroes and the field Negroes. You know, rarely you'll have one in the house that is not really a house Negro, but they inform the field Negroes what's going on in the house. What Lester Gillespie does for the black community here in Charleston, Missouri, or any other black community, Lester do what the slave master did. The slave master got some of you blacks calling black-eyed peas, pig feet, pig knuckles, pig ears, pig tails, pig intestines. You see what I'm saying? Pig nose. They got y'all saying, some of you blacks, if the shoe fit wear, saying that that's soul food. That's not soul food. That's something that the master didn't want. That's what Lester Gillespie and Rodney Jones does. They NAACP members too, but it doesn't, their NAACP members and any of their leaders here in Charleston, Missouri, it doesn't stand for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. It stands for the National Association for the Advancement of Certain Colored People and White Supremacists. That's what it stands for. But let me tell you what Lester Gillespie and Rodney Jones do when they be getting these $2.5 million grants. You see what I'm saying? What they'll do is they'll give you free watermelons, free pumpkins. You see what I'm saying? Lester Gillespie pass out food, and y'all thinking Lester Gillespie came up with the food program. Listen here, the Black Panthers used to do it for free. The government didn't got the Black Panthers money for the food, buy the food, and then give you money to get a staff to pay. That's what Lester Gillespie do. But when he get that money, all you got to do is look at all of these settings over in the projects where they use the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority projects, where they use to set up the food programs. Lester Gillespie, I guarantee you, if the federal government, IRS, and the federal government, the Department of Justice, look at his payrolls for each individual that he hired. See, you can go to jail for killing somebody, come back out and selling drugs, and he'll give you a job. But if they check his payroll, his daughter is his accountant. You check his payroll, I guarantee you the majority of the people on his staff will be going to the federal jail like Lester did before. Lester liked the black community so much in 1996, Susanna Wesley, a white-ran organization that's right here in the black community on the west side of Charleston, Missouri, they allowed him to work for them in 1976. In 1977, let me take that back. In 1997, he was working for Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center. He got caught up with voter fraud. The voter fraud was he was not in the white community to this comic or this individual with mental illness that made this comment. He was in the black community taking advantage of blacks that was on drugs or blacks was alcoholics, and he was giving them $1 cash or a cigar or a bag of candy or a 40-ounce can of Old English beer to vote for who them white supremacists wanted him to vote for them to vote for. And this is what he was doing to the black community. He wasn't doing it in the white community. But y'all just take a look at this comic or this individual with mental illness. I'm going to show you a close-up picture that he's using. Now, he look like he mentally ill, don't he? Peace, Steve.
Everything you need, sir.
Is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we go be together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you?
Okay. Why don't you trust her with me?
First of all, hold on, wait, stop.
You did. This is my house.
You
own the house that you rent.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man. Fred. Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're
going to do. I'm going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm going to call first.
I can call Brent.
Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing. This is what you're doing. You getting on to everybody.
In the way.
But you getting on to everybody.
No, committed an assault.
You getting on to
and a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was
The door
closed.
was open, but she was
standing right there. And I asked her, we coming in.
Pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now
sheriff.
we can do this. You can leave or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.
Good blessed Saturday afternoon, August the 26th, 2023. It's about 2:28 p.m. State Highway Patrol. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemy. I greet all you all with that same universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God which be with you. I'm here in Charleston, Missouri, across the street from the CF Bowing Center, a place that I'm barred from. The executive director of the Housing Authority, Paul Page, have authority over this, him and Lester Gillespie, and I'm barred from here. And all these cars you see here is actually the cars where my dad's youngest brother, Percy Ivy, they having a funeral over here. And I see a guy right down the street here just turned, it's called itself, I guess, spying on me. And I'll tell you who that is in a minute. But anyway, this is, all these cars is from my Uncle Percy's dad's, my Uncle Percy's youngest brother's funeral. I wasn't allowed to go to it because I'm barred from here. Everybody in Charleston, Missouri know I'm barred from it. You know what I mean? I just want to say that may my Uncle Percy rest in peace. Okay, you see Lester Gillespie over here. This is Raymond Ivy. My uncle's funeral is over there. You don't run this here, Lester Gillespie. You don't run this. This is you have no authority over here in this area here. This is my uncle's funeral over there. This is Lester Gillespie, y'all. Coming over here. Now his daughter's saying I'm stalking him. Did you witness this? I'm over here minding my own business. Over here videoing because my uncle's being buried and I'm unable to go over there. But here's Lester Gillespie over here stalking me. You see what I'm saying? Over here stalking me. Y'all see him? This is a man that think that he run everything in Charleston, Missouri. Everything in Charleston, Missouri. You see what I'm saying?
I'm over here paying my respects because I'm barred up out of the C.F. Bowen Center, but this is not the C.F. Bowen Center's property. Lester Gillespie comes all the way from down here to down there. Now he over here. Is it a purpose why you videoing me? Because I ain't said nothing to you. Can you tell the people what reason you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respects of my daddy's youngest brother who's having a funeral across the street? Can you tell the people one reason why you down here? Now you and your daughter supposed to be so terrified of me. Why is you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respect? My uncle is no kin to you. You made sure that my auntie and them, my uncle's wife and them had the funeral tour play. It's funny to you, ain't it? It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny to you.
Thank you, Raymond.
Hey, it's funny to you. It's funny to you that my uncle is dead and I can't go to his thing. But see, one thing about it, God gonna deal with you. It wasn't funny when you was. Can you tell the people why you was trying to bust into that house of yours at 603 Vine Street? You see, you can't go tell the judge that I'm following you. You following me.
This a road up in the time.
Hey, you following me.
Up in the time, right?
Yeah, you following me. Y'all see him?
I got it.
Y'all see him? No, you got me. That's what you say. You got me. But I want you to show a judge why did you come all the way down there, coming down here to harass me.
No, you're not a rat.
Now, do you?
Like you film us.
Hey, do you? Okay, you
Thank
filming
you,
me?
Raymond.
But
Raymond, you are a black activist, and you say you a black activist. Why don't you be a black activist and try to do something? All you do is criticize.
Okay.
I never seen you do anything good for the community but criticize the community.
Okay.
Do something good.
Okay.
And then you want to put my house on. Now go film it now.
Oh, we
Go
know.
film it.
We know
Go
you
film
got.
it.
We know
Go
you
film
got.
it.
We know you got that side with them holes in it. But see,
It's paid for those.
Hey, it's a joke. Yeah, the way you get
Thank
it.
you, Raymond.
Hey,
You're a good man, Raymond.
Right.
I love you for that, Raymond. You're a beautiful man. You're a good man.
See, you
Stay good, Raymond.
Okay.
Stay good, Raymond.
I want
You
y'all
are a
to
good
see
man,
this here.
Raymond.
This
A
is
good
Lester
man. You are a
Gillespie.
good man, Raymond.
This is
Can you
Lester
say that to
Gillespie.
me?
I
You
was
are a
over here
good man,
making a
Raymond.
video
You are a
of
good
the
man,
death
Raymond.
of my
You
uncle,
are a good man,
where I
Raymond.
can't go.
And the way you
And
are
here
lying
he
is
is.
Raymond, you are a good man. That's all I'm gonna say. You a good man, Raymond.
But one thing
Raymond,
about
you a
you,
good
you
man.
evil. You
You
evil.
a good man, Raymond.
You evil.
You a
Ain't
good
you and
man.
your daughter afraid of me?
And then you sat there and you bring up stuff 30 years ago. Your daughter's grown now. You still talking about the bus. You still talking about the school.
Hey, that's
Raymond.
my daughter. It happened
And
to
then
my
you try to
daughter.
put me in there. I ain't got nothing to do with no bus
It happened to
driver.
my daughter.
Thank you, Raymond. You a good man.
It happened to my
Keep
daughter. But I
filming,
just
Raymond.
want y'all to see Lester
Keep-
Gillespie
This is
coming
Lester
over
Gillespie.
here.
I'm gonna do an interview with you, Raymond. Come right here and do an interview.
Let's look at since he videoing my car. You want to see what he got? Go ahead and try to run me
I don't
over.
run you over. I just want you to get
Don't
away.
try to run me over.
Raymond, you're a good man.
No, you come over
You are
here
a good man.
harassing
No,
me.
this is the public street. I can go anywhere I
Yeah,
want to go.
you're right, but you
You right. I
came
can go anywhere I
down
wanna
here
go, Raymond.
when I'm trying to video
Thank you,
where my
Raymond.
uncle and them having a funeral
Have a
at
beautiful day,
that I
Raymond.
can't go. Yeah,
Raymond.
I am.
Have a beautiful day. Cause
I
you know
am.
what, Raymond? You pay no rent inside my head. None. And so guess what you do, Raymond? All you doing is making a fool of yourself, man.
Oh, am I?
People tired of you, man.
You and
Why
your
don't you get
daughter
a life?
tired of me.
No.
Why didn't you file?
Everybody tired of you, Raymond.
Okay, if they
Get a
tired,
life.
no, they tired of you
No, get a
misusing
life.
the black community.
No, people working, Raymond.
Okay,
People working.
Okay.
People getting paid. People working. People trying to clean the community up. What is you doing, Raymond? Tell
What
me
I'm
two
doing-
things you done did.
What I'm
Nothing.
doing-
And I don't worry about no exposing nothing.
What I'm doing
Hey,
is
look,
exposing
You
individuals
can't
like
even go
you.
to Chicago because you weak.
I can't go
And
to
then-
Chicago. I can go any place I
Raymond.
go.
And then you put your daughters out here.
No, I don't know.
No,
You
no,
put
no, no.
your daughter
No, no,
up
no.
to
Let me tell you
say.
something.
You put your
To tell
daughter
them-
up.
to tell them kids that their mama was having sex with me. Then you say Mr. Epps. Then you say Susanna Wesley.
You ain't
Man,
seen.
you know why they
You ain't seen
You
me
know why she
mention
was there?
Mr. Epps' name.
She
Damn
was-
time.
Yes, you did. You know why she was
You-
there?
you can't-
Because you have. Look at. I got the pictures, Raymond.
You
How
ain't told.
beat
You
her,
ain't
Raymond.
said that I.
You beat that woman. Her
Okay.
eyes swole. Her face swole. You beat that woman. Then you gonna turn around and act like a man.
Now you gonna tell me
Raymond.
what I did to my woman.
Raymond, to
You
your
gonna
wife.
tell
not
me
no
that I
woman.
did to my woman.
Raymond.
Now
it-
see
yeah, I
what
got
you
today.
doing. What I want
I
you
got
to. I
today.
want you to produce.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want you to produce what you said. See, I know people that you went. You remember the lady that you rubbed on her hand and told her that she was like Beyonce?
Man, that's old.
No, that's old.
Who you talking about?
I ain't gonna tell you.
You bringing old stuff up.
No, you sitting here lying saying that I beat on my wife.
Everybody beat
what you got to do is worry about telling these females that you don't sleep with Pam no more.
You crazy.
You tell people this. I know they gonna come forward.
Man,
they gonna come forward.
Bring them forward, Raymond.
They gonna come forward. But I want you to tell the people why you come all the way down here to harass me.
It's a public street.
But yet
it's public. You don't own this street. I go where I want to go.
You're right. But you came down here to harass me.
I filmed you.
You came down here to harass me.
I put you on film.
All right, go ahead.
I put you on film.
You got anything else?
No, I just want to say you're a good man, Raymond.
No,
act like one.
No, hey, listen.
Act like one.
Listen.
Act like a good man, Raymond.
Listen, you may pay these drug dealers and drug addicts, but you don't pay me. You can't tell me what to do. I just want y'all to just see.
Yeah, see me?
He came all the way down here. You know one thing about it? Now, you do a lot of stuff to women. You talking about women. You tried to kick into that lady's door. The sheriff told you, Nicholas Pratt told you, you was committing a burglary and an assault.
But one thing about it, though, I never raped a 16-year-old girl. You were a rapist, man.
Hey, did I rape?
Put that on there. You raped a 16-year-old girl, Raymond.
Okay, when you said
raped
that,
her.
now we gonna go to court. I want you to produce where I raped anybody. I want you to produce where I raped anybody. Now your buddy Rodney Jones been to jail for rape. I want you to produce it. I want you to produce it.
Your props to your man.
No, won't you produce? Produce where I raped somebody.
Hey, you haven't. What you got there?
Okay.
What was the case?
All you got to do is produce.
Tell me what was the case then?
I went on probation for videoing you.
No.
I want you to show one place where I raped somebody.
No, you was on probation for
a rape, right?
Girl. No.
A rape 16-year-old, right?
I don't know how it was, but they got you.
A rape though, right? A rape.
Did you go to court for it?
A rape, right?
Did you go to court for it?
A rape, right?
What was it then?
Explain
yourself then. What was it?
It's public record.
What was it?
It's a public record.
What was it?
Why don't you go get it? Because when I file it for you, it's going to be for defamation, like you did for Mo. Like you did over there on Vine Street.
Defamation?
You know what defamation? You probably don't know what defamation is.
I'm way more educated,
when you say that I raped somebody and can't produce it, that's defamation of character.
Boy, all the defamation you done towards me, you need to be quiet, man.
All you got to do is do like you did before.
But I'm glad you out here filming, because you know why?
Yeah, because that's my uncle's funeral.
I'm glad you showing respect.
That's my uncle's funeral.
That's the only thing you show respect for the dead. Not the living, but the dead. And I appreciate that.
But I don't need you to appreciate me. Larry Lester, you don't run. You may think you run this town.
I ain't trying to run nothing, Raymond.
That's why God got one of your arms deformed already.
That's fine, Raymond.
He got one of your arms deformed now.
You see what I'm saying? Than my mind.
Hey, mine is good.
You crazy, man.
Okay. Okay, prove that rape that you said. Did y'all just seen him when I was trying to video out here with my uncle's funeral out here, and Lester Gillespie come all the way down here to harass me. I want to see if Bobby Hearn's gonna say something about that, because I didn't say nothing to Lester Gillespie. I'm going to leave for right now. May my uncle rest in peace. And peace be still.
Everything you need, sir.
Is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we go leave together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you...
Okay, why don't you trust her with me?
Hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
This is my house.
You own the house, but you rent it, sir.
Stop it.
Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're going to do.
I'm going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm going to call fire. I can call Brent.
Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing. This is what you're doing. You getting on to everybody. But you getting on to everybody.
No, committed an assault.
You getting on to
and a
everybody.
burglary, because you can't go into your house if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was closed.
The door was open, but she was
standing right there. And I asked her, we coming in.
Pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now
sheriff.
we can do this. You can leave, or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.